Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Movie Reviewvies with me, Mr. Christopher. We got a special one for you today. It's a Valentine's Day movie reviewies. I watched 4 love movies. Screen protectors. I don't like wearing glasses on the show because of, that. I don't like that. So that's why I don't do it. And what is it? Nuclear power coming from the laptop melting my eyeballs? I mean, maybe. I don't know the technology used here, but yeah, you know what? It's been years of screen use, and my eyeballs still are intact. What am I going to lose them when I'm in my 60s, 70s? Fine, whatever. I'm done by then anyway. How long do you want me to be alive for? It's already been 3,000 years, so what's another 3,000? Anyway, love is in the air, and it smells like roses. Let's get to movie reviewing, all right? Let's get it. I watched 3 classics that I've always wanted to watch, and I finally took the opportunity to do that because I've only heard good things. You're going to see what I thought about them next. I watched one movie I never even heard of, but I was like, hey, it's a romance. Let's see what it's about. I'm going to start with that pile of absolute, you know what? Let's get to reviewing. Let's go movie reviewing. First, we're going to start here with what I'm going to call a nap fest. The Invisible Woman. What an absolute boring piece of work. But that's not for me to say. That's for Mr. Christopher to say. So, Mr. Christopher, please, what did this score on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, and how did you feel about it, sir? Please take it away. The Invisible Woman. Yeah, you're right. I did put it on thinking that it was about a woman who could turn invisible, but it wasn't about that. It was about Charles Dickens' mistress. Boring, lame. I wrote that it's your grandma's movie, and maybe when I'm in my 80s in this realm, I'll enjoy it. Possibly when I'm like really old, really tired, and just really done with everything, I could maybe sit there and enjoy it. But until that time, what a pile of garbage. I mean, it's going to get one of the lowest ratings on Mr. Christopher movie history, and here it is on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, sir. What did it score? What do you think? I'll tell you right now. Don't worry. We're starting off slow here for the Valentine's Day movie review. The next 3 are much better. I gave it a 2 because when I was watching it, I was like, I'm through with you. This is a boring nap fest. I'm telling you, if you want to go to sleep quick, put on The Invisible Woman. It is a tiresome movie that you're like, let's wrap it up. Yikes. But that's just my opinion there. Let's keep it rolling here. On to the next. And next we're going here to what I've always been told was an absolute romance classic. When Harry Met Sally, starring Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, a Rob Reiner film, who, if you don't remember, was murdered by his son last year. And yeah, that's how I remember Rob Reiner. But I also remember him for making movies, and this is one of them. And Mr. Christopher had never seen When Harry Met Sally, but always wanted to. So let's see how Mr. Christopher felt about When Harry Met Sally. What did it score on the Mr. Christopher calculator, sir? How did you feel about it? Take it away. When Harry Met Sally. Billy Crystal's an absolute delight. I like Billy Crystal. I've always liked Billy Crystal. And I've never wanted to see When Harry Met Sally. I just didn't have the desire to. But I've always been told good things, and I've been dilly-dallying up and down all around about what this is going to score on the calculator, and I finally made a decision. Basically, it's based off the other 2 movies, too, and where they fell, in my opinion. And as a whole, When Harry Met Sally, it's a good movie. On the calculator, a solid 8. It scored a solid 8. I couldn't take away from that. I wanted to go lower, but I was like, but for love and romance, Valentine's Day, passion, it's a solid 8. It is. It's a good film. I liked it. It's a little awkward. It's weird. I wouldn't call it's not weird, but this is the thing about older movies is it captures reality better. And I've noticed that the acting of older movies, not too old, like 80s and 90s and some of the 2000s, the acting is pure and more real and more convincing. Where today it's outrageous, outlandish, clearly they're acting, clearly they're fake. It's just hard to feel like and to connect with characters now because they're not genuine. They're so disingenuine that it's like I can see right through you. But when Harry Met Sally, I mean, I thought it was really good. A solid 8 on the Mr. Christopher calculator, and yeah, and I'll tell you this right now: the score and the movie itself affected negatively the next movie that we're gonna do, and I'll tell you why next. Let's see what that one is. That one is Serendipity with John Cusack, and I didn't take the time to learn that lady's name. I'm sorry, but I'm a John Cusack guy. I never seen Serendipity. I was asking people, Valentine's Day is coming around. I want to watch some Valentine's Day movies. You guys got anything? Serendipity was on the top of everyone's list, and I got to tell you, Mr. Christopher has some things to say about it. What did it score on the Mr. Christopher movie calculator, sir? How did you feel about it? What do you have to say? Please, sir, please take it away. First and foremost, I'll have you know, I like John Cusack. There's like 3 or 4 other John Cusack movies that I really like. And he's only been on this show one other time. It was for Being John Malkovich, which scored one of the lower scores. That actually sits in my soul as maybe a problem. There's going to be a future episode where I'm going to rewatch some movies, rescore them, see if I stay the same or what. That's going to be one of them because I'm not sure if I should have given it a 4 or if I should have went higher. That one, but that doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. What's here now is John Cusack, Serendipity, the same movie as When Harry Met Sally. The same movie. And I liked Harry Met Sally more. So what does that tell you for the Mr. Christopher movie calculator? I'll tell you what it tells you, and I'll tell you what it told me. Here's what it gets. I gave it a 6 because it can go pick up sticks, all right? It wasn't better than I think if I never seen When Harry Met Sally now, and I went and I saw Serendipity first, and I never watched When Harry Met, I probably would have liked Serendipity a lot more. And I did like it. It was fine, but it just wasn't an 8. It wasn't even a 7. And it's not like a 1 score lower better than or worse than When Harry Met. It's literally a 2 score lower. And mainly because it's the same script. It's the same script. You could literally change the name of When Harry Met Sally to Serendipity, and it would be the same movie. I'm not joking. Obviously different things. Obviously it's not the exact same thing, but you go watch them both and tell me I'm wrong. You won't be able to unless you just hate me and you're like, I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm dying on this hill, as they say. Then fine, do that. Die on that hill. I'm not even standing on the hill. I'm over here. I'm standing to the left of that hill, being like, it's a crazy hill to die on. All these hills are crazy. Why are you all dying on hills? Stand down here on the ground with me. But whatever. Serendipity, 6. John Cusack. It is a good love movie. Good for Valentine's Day. Watch Harry Met Sally first, and then watch Serendipity, and you're going to be like, oh, it's the same script. But on to the last. And for our last movie, we're going to go here to Pretty Woman, a movie Mr. Christopher never wanted to see. But here's a little unfair advantage information he's got for you. His mother, Mr. Christopher's mother, passed away in 2018. Pretty Woman was one of her favorite movies. Mr. Christopher decided, you know what? For Valentine's Day, Mr. Christopher's World's first Valentine's Day movie review, he's going to watch Pretty Woman for his mom. And on the Mr. Christopher's movie calculator, It scored quite a score. Mr. Christopher, please take it away. Let us know how you felt. Let us know what it scored. Please, sir. Please take it away. First, let me say happy heavenly Valentine's Day, Mother. I miss you very much. I love you very much. And I hope that anybody who has a mother, deceased or alive, lets them know how much they love them on this Valentine's Day. And with that said, let me get right to the scalculator. On the movie scalculator, on the Mr. Christopher movie scalculator, what do you think it scored? I'll show you. Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts. I don't know the guy's name. I didn't take the time to learn it, but Julia Roberts. I gave it a 10. Pretty Woman. Yes, it does have the advantage of it was my mother's favorite movie and she's deceased. But it was actually a delight of a film. I mean, it was really great. And here's the thing with Julia Roberts. What an interesting character in my life. Never did I ever care about Julia Roberts. And now, Mr. Christopher's World Movie Reviewvies, we're on our 24th episode. Only 6 movies have ever made the 10 mark. And I think only like 3 have ever made 11, and 2 of those, I believe, are Christmas movies. So it's like, do those even count? But out of the 6 that made 10, 2 of them are Julia Roberts films. I she was never someone I cared about. I never even thought she was, I didn't know she was a great actress. Pretty Woman, solid 10. I refused to watch this movie. I thought it was going to be garbage for my whole life. I was like, there's no way that's good. So good. I teared up. I was crying like multiple times, like just tears running down my face. Yes, I'm older and more sensitive these days, but still, what a film. I loved it. I am looking for that love. Now I just need to become a millionaire of some sort, and maybe Julia Roberts types will love me. I mean, she plays a prostitute. I'm not looking for prostitutes. The whole dynamic is like, how is this? Watch Pretty Woman, though. It's a great movie. Honestly, it was fantastic. Lovely. But with all that said, happy Valentine's Day. Go tell your loved ones that you love them. Get them flowers, get them chocolates, or don't get them chocolates. Chocolates are bad for you. And they kind of say, here, slowly kill yourself. Get them dark chocolate. Apparently that's good for your heart or something. Get them red wine. Apparently that's also good for your heart. I don't know. I'm no scientist. I just read the statistics and I go, maybe. I don't know. You did the studies. Are you lying to the masses? Probably. Again, I don't know. But who cares, I guess, Listen. Don't listen. Do your own experimentation. That's what I always do. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day again. Lead with love. Never be afraid. Always keep moving forward. I will see you for the Roasting the Dead tomorrow, which is not going to be a Valentine's Day Roasting the Dead. It's going to be a regular Roasting the Dead. But next week, we're doing specials. Remember, every 13th episode, I'm going to be doing specials. So next week is the 26th episodes, I believe. 26th, and this is the 25th episode? I'm mixing all sorts of numbers up. But either way, next week is specials. Let's see what we do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you. I'll surprise you next week on Movie Reviewvies. I'll surprise you. So with all that said, farewell. Have a lovely, I know I already said this stuff. Have a lovely Valentine's Day. Get out there and smell the flowers.
Mr. Christopher, you crazy.